do you have any regrets na nagkaroon kayo ng heated arguments or talagang naging mainit na yung sitwasyon at parang mahirap nang kontrolin yung emotion that time?
Well, moving on and moving forward, nagbati naman po kaming dalawa. It was just I would say, a miscommunication that turned into a misunderstanding. Kasi, yun nga, hindi po namin alam anong tinitake up sa floor. Ako naman kasi, kilala nyo ako, I've been really pushing for rules and traditions, lalo na yung traditions of the Senate. And part of the traditions of the Senate was yung agenda of the day, di ba? Kung wala sa agenda of the day, you have to seek consensus from everyone before you actually take it up. Hindi naman natin sinasabi pinagbabawal natin yan kasi panahon ko ng SP ako noon and there were appeals to take up simple resolutions and off the cuff, pumapayag po kami, but with due consultation sa mga members. Kasi nandun po ako, a little background, nandun po ako sa taas meeting with some of our local leaders and then over the TV, di ba yung monitor, narinig ko yung parang creation of districts or appropriation of districts. And so, nagulat ako kasi wala naman sa agenda yung paggagawa ng mga bagong districts. So, bumaba ako. So, tinanong ko lang. And I think medyo siguro na hurt si Ala kasi local bill siya. It's about Taguig. So, and that's why I also apologize because I said it's a local bill. I know you feel very strongly about it. Yung amin lang sana, malaman lang namin kung ano because a concurrent resolution used to have a force of law. So we just wanted to make sure na everything was above board and everything was done the right way. So with the assurance of the Senate President that it was a mere expression, a mere sense of the Senate or sense of Congress kasi concurrent resolution yan. Hindi naman yan weight of a law, especially when the Supreme Court, I think a year or two ago, came out already with a ruling that concurrent resolutions are not laws. And therefore, a law really has to go through the proper procedure, first reading, second reading, third reading, and such. I acceded. Kaya pumayag na rin ako. Also, well, that ends well. Siguro, na-trigger lang siya doon, but ang akin lang naman is we must stick to the rules, we must stick to traditions, and I'm happy that the good Senate President, Senator Chiz, was very magnanimous about it, and he said nga, in the next session days, we will have more at least consultation on these particular issues.
So sir, beyond your expectation, naaabot sa ganun ho yung inyong pagtatalo ni Senator Alan, and ano yung lesson learned from that incident, sir?
I think more consultation. Kasi wala namang problemang makipag-usap sa hapon, di ba? Pwede naman, and I'm not talking about Alan alone. I think for all the members, I think it's good that we have more consultations being done. We have not had a caucus in a long time. So, iba siguro leadership skills ni Senate President Chiz, iba yung sa akin kasi I'm a consultative leader, di ba? So, bago ko ilabas kasi sa plenaryo yung mga discussions na ito, nagko-consensus muna kami sa loob ng Senator's Lounge. So, of course, I respect the leadership of the Senate President and that's his leadership style. Pero I think we would avoid this pag medyo may more consultation. Yun lang naman kasi, ayoko yung biglaan na may mga bills na iti-take up na hindi po natin alam. I actually, the beginning of if I'm not mistaken, the beginning of the term of Senate President Chiz Escudero, I made mention of that on the floor, that we need to have the agenda of the week, agenda of the day, para makapag-aral po kami, lalo na sa local bills. Kasi although local bills po siya, we represent the whole country. So even if I'm from Bukidnon, but being an elected senator from the Republic of the Philippines, even local bills, we'd like to know. Kasi for example, baka additional holidays yan, working holidays, or bills that need budgetary requirements like creation of new engineering districts na navivito na nga ng Malacanang. So we want to be guided na these bills be told to us prior to taking it up on the floor na hindi po namin nalalaman. So, maganda naman ang usapan namin ni Senate President Escudero, and he promised that with the majority floor leader, they'll make sure that this information is available to everyone.
So we can expect more consultation na, sir, pagbalik ng session para maiwasan yung ganitong insidente.
I hope so. That was my appeal. That was my appeal to the leadership.
Any related question, no more, about the heated arguments? Okay, Mayan.
Sir, nakailang focus kayo since umupo si SP Chiz?
Wala pa. Wala pa.
And you took this up with him after yung tussle ninyo in Center. Did you ask him, let's have more focus or meetings before the session?
Yes. Remember we had a huddle after our heated altercation on the floor. Nag-pause muna si Senate President Escudero. Tinawag niya kami sa isang kanto, sa harap, nag-uusap kami. Sabi nga niya sa akin, parang since 1998 na tayo magkasama. Ang tagal-tagal na natin magkaibigan, di ba? Ba't pa tayo mag-aaway-aaway? Sabi ko naman sa kanya, no, agree ako dyan, and it's not in my nature and character. Alam niyo naman ako, it's not in my nature and character na makipag-away. Sabi ko na sa kanya, maybe we could have more consultations about this. At least let us know when these bills arise so that we have an idea. Kasi kung nalaman ko lang naman na ganito nga ang issue dun sa Taguig, I would have supported 1,000% our colleague from Taguig. Yun lang kasi, usapin kasi is technical. It was about creation of districts and creation of new, I think, positions for council, which, if you look at the nature of how it's done, it's by law. Constitutional yan eh. If you want to create a new district, it's by law. Even proportioning districts is by law. If you want to carve out, you want to add, by law din yan eh. Pero sabi nga niya na it's just a sense of the Congress. So, kasi wala nang time. Filing na po next week. So, okay naman. I acceded because, my heart is like that. My inherent character is to be that way. But yun nga lang, sana may consultation lang. So sabi nga ni Chiz na he will make sure that it will be, or the members will be informed if things like this happen.
And he agreed to more consultations and caucuses pagbalik po ng session, sir? May ganong promise ba?
Nag-usap kami kahapon na mag-uusap kami. So he said na when we get back, during the break, he wants to meet with me daw. Go one-on-one daw kami.
Over what, sir? Yung meeting?
These issues like more consultations, how we can improve, I guess, the camaraderie within the senators. Diba? So, yan ang pinag-usapan namin.
So sir, aside dun sa consultation, iwasan din sana daw ba ito kung maagang na-file yung concurrent resolution ni Senator Allen? Kasi parang last minute eh. Kung kailan patapos na yung...
Tama na siguro yung discussion na yan kasi magsasagutan pa kami ni Alan yan. I think we can move on from that. But definitely the moral of the story is with the leadership, not with Alan. We're okay with Alan. But with the leadership and the majority leadership is that there should be more, not just consultation, more information given prior to taking up things on the floor. So yun lamang, and I think we have that understanding that when bills and resolutions taken up on the floor, to give us leeway and time to study and discuss these measures, huwag natin madaliin.